Welcome back, everyone. We have a couple stops to make, some of which are required from the story and others that are not. The Postmaster here, I do not believe was required. However, we are going to stop here because we have two bounty leads. Then we are going over to, I don't know if the Cryptarch or the Shipwright. I know we have to go to the Shipwright, but I'm not entirely sure on anything yet. So let us go ahead and abandon the bounty. I do not do Crucible bounties because I'm not a Crucible player. So we'll stop over here to the Cryptarch, head over to the Shipwright, and then head off to our first mission on Mars.
I suspected you'd choose. Always interesting.
If you guys do not know, the Shipwright is off to the right here from the start location of the tower. And I've noticed that the tower has the longest loading time of any of the areas for some reason, which is really, really weird. Oops, did not quite make the jump. But here's the Shipwright. I do believe we've gone to her before. So let's finish up. Which one do we want? It doesn't really matter because we're just going to discard it anyway, because I already have a very, very nice ship in my personal opinion here. Let's see. We won't discard it. We'll just keep it. But we have my collector's edition ship. So we will head to Mars. Hopefully, you guys. Sorry, I was yawning there. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the series, and hopefully, guys, if you don't have the game, are enjoying just from watching it. There's not a lot of storytelling in this one, which I kind of dislike, but in Taken King, they supposedly have changed it and made it a lot better in the storytelling perspective. So we'll just have to wait until the launch of it and hope that they actually did do a better job. So let's head on to the exclusion zone, shall we? Weird. I was expecting some kind of dialogue.
These coordinates put the gate to the Black Garden near the lost city of Freehold. It's been buried in the sand since the collapse. Now the Cabal occupy the area, and most of Mars. No one gets through their exclusion zone. Great. The gate to the Black Garden is miles from here, and the Cabal got a lock on orbital communication. If you want your Sparrow, we're going to have to break into one of their bunkers and disable the system.
So welcome to Mars. If this is your first time here,
Here's what I have on the Cabal. 800 pounds and highly militarized. They blow up planets and moons just for getting in their way. Just so you know what we're dealing with.
it is a beautiful place with the most annoying of enemies, the Cabal. The Cabal themselves are not necessarily annoying. They definitely take a lot more damage to kill, but they're definitely not terribly annoying in it of themselves. It is a specialist type. There's a gold chest, by the way. It is a special type of the Cabal that are annoying. Where am I going exactly? Is it bad that I had no idea where I was going? But I will cover them.
My advice? We avoid engagement until we understand it better.
I will explain the annoying ones more when we get to them.
Easier than I thought. Scanning for something linked to their orbital grids.
I feel like there's probably a ghost in here that I missed.
That one.
I'm gonna do a little exploring while I'm in here.
Access key. I don't need an access key. Doesn't look complicated. Oh. I think I initiated
Whoa.
the failsafe.
Can you tell I haven't played on Mars in a while? Oh, hey, look, there's a little hidden spot back here. Is that a ghost? I don't believe it is. No, it's just the cable. Huh, didn't know you could get back there. That's pretty
I
cool.
guess that was their failsafe.
Here are the default, the Legionary. These are the of the Cabal. And there they are, the Phalanx. They are essentially the Vandals of the Cabal, and they are ungodly annoying because of the shields. The hitboxes on them is beyond it's beyond broken. So whenever you hit their shield, they're supposed to be immune, but you can hit them directly and it'll still say immune because the hitbox registers as part of the shield instead. It is so beyond annoying. Here are the Centurions. They're kind of like a captain, more or less. They have solar shields. Ooh. And aren't really much worse than a Legionary after you take down the shields, to be honest. They're a lot like... They really pretty much are just the captains of the Cabal. Obviously, there are other types of Cabal as well, just like every other class has their own set number of different types. But we won't see them until later, I do not believe.
Sparrow is accessible. Let's head toward the gate.
Going this way.
The Cabal appear to be at war with the Vexier. Maybe they know something about the gate. There's a few outposts nearby. Let's check them out. You want to get in the middle of this? That's your call.
No thanks. Well, I need the XP. I really would rather not deal with Cabal and Vex, my two least favorite types of enemies.
An outpost should be up ahead. I can dig into the systems and see what I can find about the gate. Look for something I can access.
Looks like I'm going to have to do more off-screen grinding after this. See, like that right there. I punched his gun for sure, but it didn't count. Give him the shield. The shield is incredibly useful if you're on level with the Cabal, because Cabal do a lot of damage and take a good bit of damage. So when you're in a tight situation, you can just pop a bubble and start uh-oh. Really interesting. Ooh, I actually got a headshot with his shield up. I didn't think that was possible. If you couldn't tell, I'm a very, very bad shot with a sniper, especially when I'm moving around. Uh-oh. I'm entirely out of ammo. You know what? I'm just going to wait it out till it hopefully gives me some ammo. Is it going to give me ammo? Is it going to give me ammo? No, it's not going to give me ammo in time. I need ammo. Look at all this white ammo. Perfect. I was itching my hand right there. Try to get over here. this is probably going to end up being the last recording I'm able to do today, just because of my level cap issue that it seems that I appear to be having. And I completely forgot to plug my controller in.
Alright, find out who's in charge and take their
So we're
key.
doing that really, really fast. Hopefully I can do it, because it disconnects my controller temporarily, as you can see by it popping up on screen. There we go. Alright, so I did it fast enough. Nice. Oh no. No thank you. You can shoot off that front turret, I believe, but you have to do a good bit of damage to it, so I'm not going to focus on it right now. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Scions are another type of enemy. They do not really have... Oh, that was a new enemy for you as well. So Scions, they're very different from the Cabal, the normal Cabal, I should say. They have their own abilities and make them very, very unique from the Cabal. However, I saw somebody else in the background, the guy with the little diamond above his head. He is another type of enemy. He's a much higher ranking type of enemy, known as a legionary, I do believe. Yes, he is a legionary. I will tell you his name in just 1 second. It is Brachus Tharg, I believe is how it's pronounced. So we're going to take out all these ads, because I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to kill him with all these guys out and about. Pop in the bubble, because if not, I'm going to die. Now, the question is, can I use my rocket on him, or will he move right as I try to hit him? That's what I thought. Quit hiding, you pansy. There we go.
There's another Cabal outpost right near the gate. Let's hope this key works.
Wow, there's a lot to this mission. Much there was, otherwise I would have put the tower into the last video. So this one's going to be a little bit longer than usual as well. But then again, the first missions always tend to be a little bit longer than the rest of them. I think we're near the end, but not as close to the end as a lot of other instances are. Let's take out these phalanx. I'm not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing their name properly. I've never really known how to exactly pronounce their name. I always call them phalanx. Some people call them phalanx. Here's a new material type called the relic shard. This is a Mars exclusive, obviously. And right up here...
Let's see what they know about the gate. Impressive. The Cabal managed to penetrate the Vex cognition mesh.
And that is it.
There's a lot here. I'm not sure they even understand what the gate is. But if we're going to wake the Gate Lord's eye and get into the Black Garden, looks like we're going to have to go through the Cabal.
And I do believe that's all there is for this. I think we will have to stop by the tower after this, however. Which is A-okay, because I always welcome a stop by the tower. Gives us a nice little in-between break between all of these. however, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I will see if I can do one more recording if I can. If I can't, it is what it is, but I will try to do some off-screen grinding today and hopefully be able to do one last recording session for the main story and then be done and start into the dark below, hopefully. So I will see you all next time.